my channel, my content. My channel, my content. Happy Monday. Hopefully, all is well. I want to do a sound check and a video check. Well, I can see the video check. Sound check. Are we good? And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do here. I go, welcome, 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 welcome. So we got a little bit of a delay, so we'll wait. Usual suspects in the house. Hey, hey. Let's see. Sound is good. Thanks, Blackjack. Lots of regulars in the house and growing. Hope everyone had an amazing Easter weekend. Austin is still celebrating. He's got family from out of town in, so they're doing, I guess, an Easter Sunday, Monday dinner. That's what they're doing. So we had Alex. She decided to come on in as well and stay and give me company. So, yeah. So let me just do this. Let me do this. And let's get that and go back. And like always, we're just going to randomly chat. What happened?
Phil P&K's Exotics.
I'm going to get the MC tattoo.
Yeah.
Why does that show? Here we go. I'm going to get the MC logo tatted with the usual suspect under it. That is awesome. That's crazy. Leviathan's in the house. What's going on? Royally Morphidelic. The Nate Breeders. Wise Guys. Oh, everybody. This is crazy. You guys are awesome. It's the Portuguese way. Yeah. Samson, what's going on? Thank you. For motion. With what happened in Florida, I won't be doing my Saturday, the hangout sessions. Yeah, so let me just, I don't want to get into it much because it's fucking horrific and disgusting. And I know I'm not alone. I have no words. It's just ridiculous. Misidentifying an animal that they're fucking trying to protect and ridiculous. But you know, I'm going to add this right now. If you guys can see this, that is the senior staff of FWC. Phone them, message, fucking find the email, fucking blow the shit out of this. You know, like, wow. You know, fucking slaughtering animals. One guy had a smile on his face. And it's great because I've seen different parts of the video, but one part of the video, you saw when one guy realized they fucked up, you know, like, and then the other guy's like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, they fucked up. You know, you need to pay for that. It's fucking disgusting, you know, and I don't know the whole story, but I believe that the person was still grandfathered in, or they like, I'm not really sure, but regardless, it's fucking disgusting. And I hope those people get what comes to them. I really do. Like, you know, no words, but yeah, if you can blow this number up, email the shit out of them. There's somebody else. Many people are sharing it too. I couldn't screenshot it in time because I've had a busy day and I was there, but I got this one. The DeSantos, I guess, is the governor. You know, we got to have these people held accountable for this shit. But, you know, I don't want to get into it much because I'm going to say something wrong and bad and I'm going to get fucked for it. Because, wow. You know, the animals, the people that own the animals, people in Florida that this is going to affect. It's affecting everybody worldwide. It's fucking unbelievable. And I don't want to dwell on it because it's, you know, but blow the shit out of those numbers, emails, fucking, you know, I'm going to see if I have a tech guy that could fucking sit there and you know, if you, every fucking 2 seconds, auto-populate a fucking email to these people so that they have hundreds of thousands and they can't even continue their business on a daily basis because they're just getting blown up and telephone ringing 100% where they're going to go insane. Like, I don't even know. It's nuts. It's nuts. Wow. So I'm probably behind a little. How does that happen? There we go.
Pull to call the governor. Message inbox is full. Oh, the message inbox is full.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let it keep ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing so that, they go home and they're sleeping and all they hear is the phone ringing in their fucking head. Like, I want them to have their phone ringing like for the rest of their life going, oh, what the fuck? Like, I got it ringing in my ears. You hear that? No, it sounds like a telephone. It is a telephone. Us motherfuckers messaging you and calling you every fucking minute on the minute until, like, I want you to, these fucking people.
That's what I have with your phone.
How's that?
Constant ringing in my ears of your phone.
Yeah. I don't want to say it like, it's just unbelievable. Let's just go through. Tag reptiles. I'm leaving Florida and coming to Canada. Unbelievable. Like, I just don't get it. Wow. So, yeah, it was horrible. Like, I like brutal. Talking to the governor's office at work this morning. It's unbelievable. It's just unreal. Yeah. Good. Please. I wish that we could just do that, like every minute of the minute, like shut the whole system down, like burn it so that they can't even make an email out, or maybe it just crashes the whole system. That they can't do anything except sit there and look like fucking bunch of idiots. What do we do? I don't know. Fuck.
I like this one.
What's that one? Say it out. You can talk too.
Oh.
It's not just me yapping. My throat's gonna be sore. But I mean, I just don't want to get into this. It's a heated topic. We all know we're all affected by it. We're all fucking sickened. Like, all I want to say is I hope they get what's coming to them and a hell of a lot fucking more. I will not lose an ounce of sleep of anything that happens to those people. Not one. Not one. Like that's just beyond, like,
PD's Reptiles says, can we just all buy a private island and go migrate over there?
I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Be surrounded just by snake people. I don't know what kind of community it would build if we all got trapped together.
No, I mean, I don't know. You never know. I would want to have it where it's like, you need a break from everything in life. Even each other. We do. But, as much as we all come together and are awesome, sometimes we just need to fuck off away from each other for a little bit. And, but, yeah, I mean, I want to say a lot of stuff too. And, I'm just going to hold my tongue. We're all thinking the same fucking thing.
Brittany says that she saw Mail Monday today, and she's asking where a good place is to get her merch made so that she can send some.
There's a lot. I mean, I use a company called Printful, but there's a lot. I mean, I'm not really sure. I just had it. There's many. I just use Printful because my designer got it linked, and it nice and simple and easy, and it worked well with my website. I'm sure there's hundreds and hundreds of people that do it. I would reach out to another breeder that's doing that, or there are some people that actually are making it. I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to calm down a little. Call the governor. Yeah. Wait to talk someone to record your comment.
Danielle is asking if there's a big difference between Clutch and Husbandry Pro.
I don't know much about Clutch, except it's basically, I guess, a ball python inventory tracking system. I believe. I don't want to butcher it because I don't really know. I can talk about Husbandry Pro. Now, Husbandry Pro is for any animal. You can use it for cats, dogs, horses. We have people using it for birds. We have people using it for vehicles, for fuck's sakes. It's quite, you know, you just gotta do things and change things around, but you can add and change and you know, I would say it does what Clutch does and 20 times more. I don't really know how much it does. I know that what we've already got, we're about 8-9 months ahead in development, but we can't just jam it all in at once. So, you know, every couple of weeks, we're going to give you a new module after it's tested. Here you go, here you go, here you go. But we've got so much stuff coming. It's fucking amazing. I don't think anybody on the planet will touch us where we're going and what's coming. You know, if they do, competition's great. But I work with more than one animal now. You know, I have several animals. Drake, we used to track, and that's Drake. He's the can't see him.
He's probably
he's loafing at the bottom. But you know, I can track when we feed him, what we have. I mean, you know, when he sheds, I can do anything. I can track anything on Husbandry Pro. QR codes, so many features that's coming. But the real difference between you know, Clutch and the big difference between Clutch and Husbandry Pro. Clutch is for ball pythons. It's a management system. It's tracking. I know they're building on it. They're not just going to leave it the way it is. You know, a lot of people that, you know, breed ball pythons have other species, you know, so it's great because you can do more things, more, you know, I don't want to have a software for my geckos, software for my pine snakes or you know, corn snakes, another software for ball pine. I want it all in one. That's what Husbandry Pro does everything. And the capabilities and what it does already is mind-blowing. And when you guys make suggestions or see or ask, it's built the way it is and it's getting better and better. And we're also fine-tuning it. And we got a lot more other things coming. But it's the monster it is, and it's built the way it is because of all your input. You guys have used it. Hey, this would be great. Hey, I do this. Can we do this? And it's growing. We're growing the app with the community and the different needs of certain people. Some of the stuff that's coming, it's fucking mind-blowing. I'm so happy to be, I'm not part of the team. I wish I got part of the team. I'm 30% owner, but Robert and the development team, amazing, you know, greatest partner to have, you know, well, except when he says, no, Billy, which he says often, can we do this and this? And I love how Robert is, well, you know, or, hey, Robert, can I get a phone call? And he's like, why don't we do it for next week? And he'll send me a screenshot of his to-dos, you know, ticket this, ticket that, other ticket, develop this, work on this. Because he knows when I call, I'm going to add more to his plate. So he's smart. He knows me by now. So he knows, well, shit, if Billy's calling me, he wants to know something or do something, it's probably going to end up with him wanting something added on top. Let me go through this. And then when I do get the conversation with Robert, it's like, yeah, I see that, Billy. How many people you think are actually going to benefit from this? I don't know. Couple hundred people, right? Well, we got thousands. So we'll put that on the back burner, okay, Billy? But we got to do other things first. So he keeps me in check. But, you know, it's awesome. It gets better and better. And some of the features that I love came from you guys. Like, that's what's great. You know, I'm not sitting here on the app trying, how do I make it better? I got shit to do. I got a business to run. We got, you know, we're slacking and not time management efficient already. You know, for me to spend time on Husbandry Pro to try to, you know, how to make it better, it's coming from you guys. And that's where it should be coming from. So it's awesome. I love it. And it is a little overwhelming, but if you watch the videos and you go, you can take away anything that's there, change it, move it around, put the menu, change the color, night, dark. You can add stuff. You can modify it. You can take it away. If you don't brumate or you don't want to, you know, do sheds or even breed, take it right off so you never have to see the breeding section. If you don't sell animals, you just have a collection. You don't even have to have the for sale stuff. You don't need any of it. You just take it away. It's awesome. And then when you do need it, you just bring it back. I mean, I love it if you can't already tell. But
So Powerhouse Pythons as an island of snake people would make a great reality show, and I agree with that.
it probably would.
And everybody else is agreeing that Clutch and Husbandry Pro are completely different products. Clutch isn't designed for husbandry, and that a lot of people are saying Husbandry Pro is much better.
Yeah, and I mean, like I haven't used it, like, you know, I mean, I don't know if Robert has gone and got it and looked at what it does. When it first came out, I mean, I had a conversation with him. I'm like, wow, and he goes, yeah, but it's not a husbandry app. It's just for ball pythons. It's for this. I would think it's growing. Like they're already coming out with QR codes and stuff like that, and labels. And I know they're going to work on something for probably breeding. I don't know. I mean, we've had that for years. It just gets better. Not sure, don't care. Competition's good. But anybody that, you know, has more than one species, or put it this way, anybody that doesn't have ball pythons can't use Clutch. So, you know, when this first started, it was a husbandry app for the reptile world, not just ball pythons, you know, for reptile people. You know, you can use it for fish, anything. You know, sky's the limit. But it's gotten the way as big as it has because of your contribution to it. And I love it. And it keeps coming in. And anybody that knows, you know, when you put a ticket in, the response, the customer service is on point. You know, and when you put in a request, you know, I've had people say, holy fuck, Billy, I love this fucking app. I made a request in 48 hours. It was done. And it's so cool seeing something I wanted working. I think it's cool too. It doesn't really happen to me. I've had a few things that Robert's done for me. And it's like, oh my God, it's cool. It's done already. He just did something last week. And I'm like, man, this is so awesome. It saves me so much time. It's incredible. And I know the feeling. And it's great that other people can have the same feeling where an app or something that you love and you use are listening to your advice or suggestions and making the app better. And that's, you know, this is Robert's baby. You know, I'm an investor. He started it. It's his baby. I like to think of it as my baby too, but it's his baby, and he's doing incredible things with the team. And I'm proud to be a part of it and push it. And I stand behind it because it's fucking awesome. So I use it. I use it for everything. You know, she was just using it 5 minutes before we went live. You know, we do everything, and I want to do a lot more, and I want to do everything with Husbandry Pro. But speaking of that, I'm going to put right there, boom, put that up, and let's go back to the chats. So, yeah. So, let's see. HJ, I'm late. I'm here. Printed QR codes a couple days ago. Awesome.
That reminds me, I have to print out some QR codes myself.
Yeah, I got to do some other ones also. I've never had a bad experience with support on HP. Heck, half the time suggestions are made live almost instantly if they are quick wins.
Daniel's asking if in the future you think Husbandry Pro can track our breeding.
What do you mean track our breeding? Who's this? Where is that?
Daniel Gomez down at the bottom.
I am. Oh, right there. You think in the future Husbandry Pro can track our breeding? It already does. I've tracked my breedings for 2 years and lineage and everything else. And so you've got to go. So track your breeding. I mean, the way what I'm taking from that, I mean, so what I do is I go to the breeding plans. I add my breeding plan of, you know, ball pythons. You can do leopard geckos, whatever. So if I open up a ball python breeding plan, you know, for 2023, I open it up and then I put my male and the females. And on there, every time you scan a female and pair it, or you witness a copulation, or if you do sheds, you know, your shed cycles, we don't here because we have so many. And but if you do, you can record the shed follicle size if you ultrasound. Or if you palpate and you have a guesstimation of the follicle size, you just record that. You can just record all that. And then when you go into your breeding plan, it'll show the animal, the weight, and every recording, when it was paired, when it was locked, when you, you know, the follicle size, everything. And it tracks it. I I don't know if there's something else you're looking for, but that's what it already does. It's done that for about 1.5 years. So No Limit. What's up? Come on, I gotta give, what's up, peeps? Gotta give a shout out to No Limit. Come on. And of course, Chad, Hyperspace. Of course, now we can start. Thank God. We were waiting for that. Like, fuck, man. We're wasting like 21 minutes going, fuck, man, where the fuck's Chad, man? We can't start without him. And now he's here. We can go. Awesome. So, Flawless Exotic. What's going on? And where?
Calda up. There you go.
So Mike, how do I find MC Academy on Patreon for Breeder 1, 2, and 3? So if you go to Patreon, and you go to, if you go to search post, if you go to MC Academy or scroll through that MC Academy on where you are you a Breeder 1, 2, or 3? That was done three Wednesdays ago. So not last Wednesday. Did I have one last Wednesday?
I would assume so.
No. Last Wednesday, I don't think I did. It's about 3-4 weeks ago. And if not, message me on Patreon and I'll send you the link. But definitely. Oh, hold on, right here. Awesome. Just joined Patreon last week, started an HP this week. Awesome. I love seeing people do things. Because if you don't do things, nothing happens. You need an action to cause a reaction. So,
go up.
Where are we?
Question.
Hold on. Good evening. And then No Limit. Quick question. If you don't see an ovulation from any of your females after pairing, when do you stop pairing? Okay, so I have an ultrasound. So I stop pairing about a month before ovulation. Okay, because I know when to stop. We stop pairing and feeding after 3 millimeters. 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters. Now, hey, what happened? What happened? Are they fighting? Lizards. Lizards are fighting. So do we need to separate them? Looks like the Euros are being separated. She's had done enough. She's like, I've had enough of you. I don't want to be bred anymore. And here's Hulk. So
Hulk's going to sit with me for a bit.
So Hulk, you got to leave her alone, buddy. Okay? You got to leave her alone. Just, give her some space. Holy Hulk. So, back to that. So, if you don't have an ultrasound, you keep pairing once a month, okay? Your female will show signs, okay? So, way before she ovulates, 2, 3, 4 weeks before, she'll go to the back of the tub. Most of the time, 90% of the time, I've had females stay and lay eggs on the cold side around the water dish. I've had that happen 3 or 4 times. Really weird. Why the hell are they laying eggs on the cold side around the water dish? Don't get it. Everyone else lays at the back, but they will coil. They will nest and coil and burrow down through the substrate, and they will be mostly on the warm spot, and they will lay nice and coiled, nice and tight like a Cinnabon for months, okay, until they lay. So hopefully that helps.
Is that a chaotic monster?
Yes,
it is.
Do that. Yes, chaotic monster, baby. Who said that?
Phil P&K's Exotics.
Awesome. Next level. I saw you pop in there on the. I get notifications and I look. Welcome aboard. Like I said to people, if you can, if people just want to join up for at the $25 tier. And you can see all the videos, and especially the MC Academies I've done over the last month. If you can do that, get all that knowledge, watch it, and you want to leave it, that $25 you spend for all that information is you're going to understand where you are as a breeder. Because if you're breeding and you're at what I call breeder 1, you will never make money at this hobby. You will spend years and years and buy more and more, and you will be working like a slave for your snakes, and you will never, never, never make money doing it. Math and numbers do not lie. You got to know where you're at. You know, breeder 2 does okay. Breeder 3 does phenomenal. And, you know, my Patreon peeps, I love them. They've learned, they're listening, you know, because I talk and I say the same thing over and over for years and years and years. And talking just didn't click in. I did demonstrations. I did numbers from North Market and stuff. And now they're all like, holy shit, now I see what you're talking about. A lot of people are doing great. There's a lot of people that need some work. But if you have a goal and you know where you want to go and you follow it, you're going to do well. So Pip Stalkers. So I'm just trying to get caught up. So Melinda, cuddle time. Hold on.
Right there.
Where is she? Oh, right there.
Up. Yeah. There you go.
How often do you weigh your animals? Hatch, subadults? We never do, except for before when we're gonna our hatchlings. When we know that they're a decent size, they've had several meals, we'll take them and weigh them for say for sale purposes on Morph Market.
Or shows.
Yeah.
Husbandry Pro.
Because with Husbandry Pro, I just go into my printer. I go to Husbandry Pro, I go into my printer, and I'm like, okay, what animals do I want? I want this one, this one, this one. I just pick I pick 200 animals. I go and I pick the 200 animals, hit print. It prints off all the animal. It prints off the QR code, the animal, the ID, the genetics if I want, or what I call the descriptor. Or not I call it, the descriptor, which is what I call it. So instead of having orange dream and then yellow belly, piebald, enchi, I go ODYB enchi pied. So instead of having all the genetics, that's the word that I use. ODYB instead of orange dream, yellow belly, ODYB enchi pied, no piebald. So when you see that, it also have the sex. They just changed it where I used to have the symbol. Now you can actually have the big M or an F for male or female, or even U for unsexed. And it prints right off, and the price, because it's all there. So all I do is everything's already on there. I just hit print, prints off, label 1, label 2. I can print off and label 200 animals in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 tops, where everyone else is like doing the label maker. How do you spell it? Oh, print, cutting, peeling the stick, pain in the ass. Or using the marker, you know, that gets smudged or someone touches it and you got to use the blue. And then, oh, I'm all out. Let's shake it around. Okay, now the pink, the blue. None of that stuff anymore. Like I save hours with my Husbandry Pro for that. And what the best part about it is, how many people have gone to a vended? What is it eating? When was it born? What are the parents? I used to say, hey, you see that ID? Message me in a day or so. And so then I'd get the message. I'd go look at the ID. I'd go look it up. And then I'd have to type back. Now, the customer at the show uses their camera. Who doesn't have a camera? Everyone does. I'm in a phone. You'd use the camera, go right over the QR code. Whatever I want to tell my customers, they can see it. They have my logo. It tells you the pairing. It tells you the parents, the genetics, what it eats, whatever I want, plus the birth date, all that. It's theirs, you know?
The next 2 comments, and then you can skip over Chad and
Okay.
the one after.
So, and how often? We've been doing our females. We did that last month. I want to do those every maybe month or 2. But for me, I don't need to know my animals' weights. I can see it. But the one reason why we did our females and everything in the whole back room is because I'm moving some of those animals out. Upgrading. But I also want to have it because there's a new feature on Husbandry Pro. If you go to your breeding plan, we only put our females on the plan. Okay, I'll show you. Watch. So before we get in, I'm going to do this. So I'll show you why we did that. So if I go here, and I go here, and I go stop screen, present, share screen. Give me a sec, guys. Here. So
you're not going anywhere.
Now I'm on, right? Let me get a drink. Now, I'm a little screen.
Yes.
I want to take that off. The fuck's going on? Power StreamYard. Now we're back.
Can't hear you. He might have put himself backstage.
Okay, now this is what happened when we did this. So you know what's stupid? When I remove myself to watch the full screen, you can't. Oh, I know why. Watch this. I know why, guys. I'm new to. Hold on. Screen share muted. Yeah. So let me try this. If I go screen share and I go, oh fuck. At least I'm learning. I'm not gonna fuck up again. Well, no, I probably will, but at least I'll know how to fix it properly. So if I go here to share, okay, and I'm still on the screen here, okay. Now, no. So can you guys hear me now? I'm gonna wait. Let's see. Because if I pull myself off, it still says that I'm not muted. Because normally when you bring someone else on as a full
Muted.
screen, I'm muted right now.
Yes, right now.
That makes no sense.
Oh, we can hear you.
Oh, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget there's a 10 delay. I'm like,
There's a
so
10
it's
delay
funny
here.
because if I pull myself up, so if I pull myself up, thanks, Tyler. If I pull myself off and only have the big screen, it still shows my mic on. Normally, if I pull myself off screen, it'll say it automatically mutes the mic. But when I did that, anyways, here we go. So ready? Now, you go here. So say, for example, I go here. Ready? So pastel vanilla, fire heck clown to pastel clown, something. We think it's vanilla also. So pairing, copulation, pairing, follicle size, weight. It's awesome. But now what happens is I don't put animals on my breeding plan unless it is 11 millimeters and up. So now I go up here where it says female not in plan or male not in plan. So if I go male not in plan, female, and I'm going to delete this to 0. No, not 1,200. Yeah.
12,000
Yeah. How
grams.
many females that are not on the breeding plan that are 12,000 grams? Imagine how many fucking eggs you'd get. That'd be pretty crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. And then I go filter. Okay. I have 830 females. Okay. That are not on the breeding plan. That's because I have hatchling. It brings every female. I don't want to have female. I don't want to have a female that's 200 grams. She's not going to be on the breeding plan for a year and a half. So why is she showing up? So you go up here, minimum weight. Let me just do 1,200 grams. Okay. 1,200 grams. Now I filter. Okay. And I'm going to go here to all. Okay. Now it gives me all 204. So I have 204 animals that are not on my breeding plan that are 1,200 grams. What we added, Austin asked, and I messaged about maybe 3 weeks or so, a month ago. And Robert's like, yeah, we'll get to it. And then I messaged him back the other day and he's like, oh, I mean, how's that coming along? He goes, I totally forgot. Let me do it. The next day it was done. So now I can go. And what's great is I go follicle size. Let me do at least 11. Okay. So 1,200 grams, 11. Bam. I can even put it in order. Okay. 21, 18, 17. So guess what? This pewter clown, oh my God, she better be going to a male. 18, 17. Don't forget, all these animals, we just ultrasounded this week. So look at the follicle size. I have 23 animals as of now that I've got to put on my breeding plan. Okay. And if I go here, it's like, you know what? I want them at least 1,350 grams before I breed because I don't like breeding them small. That's a choice you want. Great. Hit filter. Now I have 22. Okay. You want to wait till 1,500? Now it's 1,500. Whatever works for you. And I want them to go at 13 millimeters. Okay. 13 millimeters. Filter. Okay. Now it brings me down to 13. So 13 animals that are 1,500 grams or more, at least 13 millimeter follicles. Now I just go find them, put them in, add them to the breeding plan. Phenomenal. And then I know I still have over 270 still to go. You know what I mean? It's incredible. So love the breeding plan. Love it.
Okay.
So
I'm going to up my membership to the investors because I need that kind of advice from Heathen Hatchery.
Heathen, what's going on?
And then Samson says, planning on getting into the zebra project, Billy, or it would look amazing in Enhancer or DG.
It probably would, but like myself, and I've said it over and over and over and over and over, there's so many genes that complement what I'm already doing. I don't want to chase a new thing. You know, I've had a few people say the same thing. We just had, you know, Showcase Serpents on, Sebastian, same thing. You know, he and his partner at Showcase are so fucking focused on I don't want to get into it because, you know, it's not my thing to say, but he shared it with all of our Patreon people. We had a 2-hour live, fucking phenomenal, awesome. And you know, they're focused. And I think the way he worded it, I don't go looking at the shiny new things, or, you know, he's focused. They've got a certain amount of genetics and recessive and a certain amount of other genes that complement it, and double and triple recessives, and, you know, whatever they're doing, they're focused. They don't want to chase all the shiny stuff. And have you heard of this? Have you heard of that? No. And I don't want to hear of it. You know, there's only certain things, and there's genes that have been out there for 10 years. Not saying that it might not amount to anything, but if people nowadays have not made a gene after 10 fucking years take off, I'm pretty safe to say it ain't gonna fucking take off. Okay? So I don't want to chase the new greatest thing. You know, there are things like Bambino. I've bought into the Bambino. Okay, shout out to Reptile Pit. I bought the world's first Bambino for sale. You know, and it has yellow belly in it too, which, guess what? Freeway Bambinos. The shit that I have, the yellow belly Bambino. Perfect. You know, I'm also going to be investing some more into that project. Myself, Austin, and Nasty Morphs. I love what it does. It's been around for 4 or 5 years. Every single one. I would say 80% of what I've seen it in fucking makes me go, wow, I want it. Okay. You know, and I know some other things too. You know, shout out to Mills. I know that, you know, he's made some things. I don't know if he's released it yet, but I'm happy. I'm impressed. I know what he's doing with it. It's great. So I'm glad we're a part of it and getting into the project. That's simple. But it's not something, hey, have you seen this? Wow. You know, as far as I know, no one else has it, but, you know, them and myself. You know, I'm not really sure. Don't care. I know what I like, and I'm going to, you know, take that and do it in different things. But, you know, there's a lot of great stuff out there. Some of the clown stuff, and, you know, it's great, but invest that money over into something new, or, you know, keep adding stuff to your collection to make it grow. There's so many things out there. Zebra. I don't even know them all, but there are some crazy stuff into clown. I keep forgetting those genes, but I suggest building with what you have. Like, you know, when I'm going to get into a bunch of new genes, when I've got 5 gene, you know, DG clown het pied combos, DG pied 7 gene fucking double het, triple het stuff. Like, you know, all these people chasing, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. You've got no double recessive visuals. You got no triple recessive. You got no prime. You're chasing a fucking pipe dream. And if you can take an animal and breed it and reproduce it, guess what? So fucking can anyone else. Long-term projects is how you build. You know? Like, you know, hey, oh, fuck. Oh, it's the next best thing. Okay, let me spend $200K instead of buying all these, you know, triple recessives and double recessives. Let me go spend $200K, buy every fucking zebra out there, because I can, and let me breed it, and fucking half the clutch, because I don't think it's recessive. Half my clutch is more zebra shit. So now I bought 12 animals, and I bred those to 3 animals. And now I've got what? 36 fucking 36 clutches. at say 6 eggs. So 36 times 3 is what? 108? 108? I think I'm pretty good with that. 108. Now we got 108 zebras in one fucking breeding season. Where's the value? I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't care. I want to spend 10, 20,000 on a triple fucking recessive. I spend a lot more than 10, 20,000 on triple recessives. I got 5 breeder males, triple recessives. Some of them are combos, breeder males, and they made a whole shit ton for me last year. So when you guys and everyone else are making these genes that can reproduce themselves, I'm making triple combo recessives that are 30, 40K, and there's only a few elite people that are making it because that's where we put ourselves. You know, you need a base, you know, like people are trying to get into the triples and quads and they don't even have fucking, double recessives. You're doing it wrong, guys. You're doing a lot of work for nothing.
Okay, powerhouse, pythons, somewhere up here. Said finally changing out my hatchlings over to go for cocoa tonight. This stuff is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. I told you it was amazing. It is crazy. The amount of people that have messaged me that have got it from, Crux Reptiles. Shout out to Crux out in Florida. My man Alex in Florida, from Florida born. Andrew from Powerhouse, as well as Lorenzo from Jersey Balls. They've sent it off to a few people. I'm going to shout out to Garden State Pythons also. Holy shit, Billy, this is awesome. Oh my God, I never realized how dusty ReptiChip was until I fucking got this stuff. There's nothing like it on the planet. Well, from what I've used all the big brands. There's nothing like it. The quality speaks for itself. I don't even sift the shit anymore. Everyone else I have. And if anybody wants a sifter, they're 700 US. I had it for sale for 600 Canadian. Without shipping, pick it up. I'll even do 500 Canadian for it. I want the fucking thing gone. It's just sitting here doing nothing. I'm never going to use it for my Gopher Cocoa because it doesn't need to be sifted. So, woo, monsters kick in.
Whoa, I see that. It's like herding cats. At what weight do you consider a snake to be a subadult? I think we say like 600, 600, 800. A male, I guess for a male and a female, it's different, right?
Well, 100%.
So yeah.
So on Husbandry Pro, there's a new feature that was about a month or so old, that was out. Underneath, when you add an animal or you go into an animal that's already there, you can edit it. And there's a thing that says animal maturity. There's baby hatchling, there's subadult, and there's adult. You can go in there and select it. I know it's in beta right now, or Robert and the team are working on it. So you can select when you decide when a male becomes from a hatchling to a subadult, and when a male goes from subadult to adult. Same thing with female. So for myself, I'm going to do a male probably as a hatchling to 400 grams, a subadult from 400 to say 700 is a subadult, and anything from 700 grams up is an adult male. My females, I'm probably going to do 800 as a hatchling, subadult from say 800 to 1100 grams, 12, and then anything above 12 is an adult. That's probably what I'm going to do. So when you put that in the system, okay, when you have them and you create animals or you purchase an animal as a hatchling, you put it in as a hatchling. When you weigh the animal and it actually goes and now it's over that threshold, it'll automatically in the system change that animal from hatchling to subadult. Okay, phenomenal. And another thing we're working on too is when you have a pied, okay, or a possible het pied, and you prove it out, okay, when we change it in our system to 100% het pied, it'll go back through all the lineage and change those to 50% hets or 100%. Like there's a lot of cool shit coming. Let me just tell you that.
Florida Born Exotics. Hey, how's it going? THZ Exotics. Yo, you guys are dope. Can't wait to see you guys in the future. Super awesome.
Thank you.
Next Level Morse, by the way, Billy, that ODYB Firefly and she
can you put the question up so we can see it? Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, I'm so far ahead or behind sometimes. I will do that if I can, Massey.
So the one that you guys picked for pick of the week, from Next Level Morse, he says that it is a visual hypo, no pattern on the shed. They just checked.
Awesome. So pip stalkers, if you were trying to prove super GHI head hypo, so if you were trying to prove super
GHI hypo head, what?
So hold on, if you were trying to prove super GHI head hypo, so would you, okay, so what are you trying to prove? It's a super GHI head hypo. It's 100% head, no? So what's the proof? Super GHI is a visual. Head hypo should be offspring of a 100% visual male or female in the pairing that, you know, from the dam or sire. So unless it's head hypo het clown, or because if you pair GHI hypo het cryptic or cypress spot nose leopard cryptic krypton het hypo pos het. Okay, I don't understand what you're trying to prove out. Super GHI het hypo doesn't need to be proved out. I'm not sure on that. You have to, pip stalkers, you're gonna have to let me know on that. I'm just going back a bit. So where?
Up. Sloan Morphs. Does it mold? Sorry, No Limit Pythons. Is there a list of people that has Go for Cocoa in the US? Yes, it's on Go for Cocoa. Go for Cocoa Canada. Go_4 . I'll keep posting it, but you know, there's a Go for Cocoa Canada on Instagram, and we've listed the 4 people. There's more distributors. We're looking for more distributors. You know, there's a process that we got to work with you on so that you can get your import license from the US. And then we basically link that to our paperwork to import to Homeland Security so that you are a distributor and you have an import license for a product that's licensed to be entered into the United States. And we work you through it. It's a one-time thing. And now you have your import-export license tagged to your business number or your tax ID number. And I think it's $50, one-time fee. And then, you know, we just ship you the cocoa and you can use it and love it in your own collection. You will. Best shit out there. And you can sell it to other people and watch them love it and keep coming back. Sloan Morphs, we've never had an issue with it molding.
No. So it doesn't mold when after you get it wet. So we soak it and leave it for 5 days and then put it in a box. I mean, a garbage pail for another week. We always have, but we go through it every 2, 3, 4 days. But there's for the hatchling ones, we haven't had an issue, and we've been using it for over 2 years. Florida Born Exotics, my man Alex, he was, you know, I talked to him and I sold him. I'm like, listen, I love the stuff. It's great. No one's going to have it. It's better than anything out there. You're going to use it because he's had some issues with other companies of cocoa, had issues with animals, getting fucking irritations, you know, the dust, the mold, was not happy with a lot of the products that are out there. Not mentioning any company names, but he's tried several. He grabbed this stuff and I'm like, dude, it's great. I hope so, Billy. I hope so. So I messaged him the other day. I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, dude, I'm so friggin' happy we're putting all our animals on it. I did the test. I made a bunch of cocoa. I left it and I let it sit there for, I think, 2 days. And I went, no fucking mold. Other stuff, I come back in the morning, it's already molding. So he was super happy. So I've never had an issue. I've used it for 2 years. I've gone through probably myself 2, 5, 7, 800 to 1,000 blocks in 2 years. Never an issue. Now, if you have a poop and it's wet, water dishes, overfilled and you close it and it's wet and you don't look at it for 4 or 5 days or a week, damp, heat, no airflow, of course mold's going to grow. You leave anything for weeks, it's going to grow. But, I use it. We go through our collection once a week. No issues. No issues. So, and I haven't had anybody in all the bricks. I lied. There is one person in Montreal They bought 5 or 10 blocks 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago. They called me up about a couple months ago saying, hey, Billy, I've got some mold in my Gopher Cocoa. And I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah. And I was like, when did you get it? 2 years ago. Okay. Can you send me a pic? And he sent me a pic, and some of the little edges had some mold. Not like fuzzy growing, just it looked like it had a little bit of mold. A little bit of it. I don't know where you've had it for 2 years. Where'd you keep it? You're just using it now, and 2 years later, it's minor mold, but I told him I'd replace the block. The problem is it's going to cost me the same amount to ship. I just haven't had time to go. I was going to go get a box. He says, don't even worry about a box. So I'm going to see if I can just ship the Gopher Cocoa the way it is. I don't know if the post office will take it without a box, because if it rips, what happens? I don't know if they're going to be, I don't know, but yeah. So, he finally made it after storing it for 2 years, and there was minor mold on some of the block. I don't know where he stole, hot and cold. I'm not really sure, but it's the only person ever, one block. And I've sold thousands. So just put it out there. But
Chad might have COVID.
Huh?
I think he's got cooties.
Yeah. Yep. So let me go through. Prove the super GHI. She was sold to us as just GHI. You should be able to.
I mean, if you pair her to a super
No, but
GHI,
super GHI is a visual animal.
Yeah. And if you're pairing her to another GHI, though, then you're still getting super GHIs.
Yeah.
Regardless.
So if you want to prove out a super GHI, breed it to a normal or a
exactly.
pastel.
Or
any animal
anything that's not GHI.
And then everything should be GHI.
Yeah.
But I'm almost positive a super GHI is a visual animal. Yeah. So I don't know.
EH Exotics says you can wrap the cocoa in brown paper and ship it that way.
Oh, yeah, I could. I just don't have brown paper. That's the thing.
we've got the unprinted newspaper.
That's the thing. Like, I believe in the product so well. The guy bought it 2 years ago. I'm going to send him a free block. 2 years. I don't know where he stored it. But I mean, first time I've ever heard it, but I'm going to ship him a free block. The problem is I just haven't had time to go to the thing, and, but I have to do that this week. So he actually ended up messaging me yesterday too, and I just haven't even had time. So, but let's see. So third eye. So, hey, I'm stopping in a while, third eye pythons. You probably said this before, but do you think that pairing helps start follicle growth or just age? Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. I have a female, okay, that laid 2 months ago. Okay. I put her on Morph Market, say proven breeder, piebald female, laid 12 eggs. Okay. I don't tell you when she laid 12 eggs. 12 egg laying female pied. Her weight right now after laying 12 eggs is 3,700 grams. Okay. After laying the 12 eggs, put it up. I asked 1,500. Someone buys it. I don't care if you put a male in every fucking day for 3 months. She's not going to build follicles because she just laid 2 months ago. They have a cycle. Okay. When they lay, they start building 4 or 5 months later on their own every fucking year. I did this, I think, last week or the week before. I actually had it where, hey, this one laid. Oh, shit, look. She laid exactly 2 days before she laid last year. These animals are on a cycle. If I give you a female that laid last week or a month ago and we got her back on food and she's nice and big and healthy, she's not building until 4 or 5 months, no matter what the fuck you do. So you got to think about that. Okay? They need to bounce back and rebuild. Okay? And then once they get that, they go back into their cycle and go again. Okay? So putting a male in. Now, here's the thing. if you, and this is why I start pairing at 11, because I didn't start pairing until 17 or 18 years ago, and then 23, 24, and then 30, 29 to 32. Okay, now I don't pair after 29, 30. I leave them be, and now I pair earlier. So I think if the female is already starting to build on her own, and then you put the male in, I think that helps stimulates the her wanting to start going and building follicles faster or get them going. I can tell you one thing. If I could fucking put a male in to a female that just fucking laid, that's eating in 3,000 grams, that gave me 12 eggs, and I could put a male in and she'd build again, I'd be getting 5 fucking clutches a year. It doesn't happen that way, folks. Please understand. It's a cycle. Putting a male in, turning on the fucking temps, putting on music, praying to your God does not make the fucking females grow follicles.
Third, I just specified that he's talking about new breeders, maidens.
I don't know. It could be. So here's something I learned from Bob Vu. Shout out to big Bob Vu, Bob's balls. I've never done that. You know what I do? I ultrasound every month. Oh, she's 11. Bam, she goes on the list. Now I can breed her. Okay? I don't do anything like that. Now, Bob did say in one of our Patreons about a month or so ago, he goes, there's a trick. He said, do you ever find that you have some young females that just don't start building? And I'm like, actually, probably, but I don't check it because we're just constantly, when you have hundreds of animals just growing and you know, you probably have 10 or 15 that's like, holy shit. But now with Husbandry Pro, I can actually go back in and see the follicle size where she's not growing. So what he decided to do is he said, put a male, and I'm giving away, I guess, free top secret shit. Sorry, Bob, but my Patreon people got it. And I think I've said it before. What he does is he gets a bag, puts a proven breeder male in, puts it in a bag, ties it so tight that it can't get out, puts the bag in the female's tub. He can smell her, the pheromones, blah, blah, blah. He said that has helped stimulate that female to start triggering. I've never done it yet, but I think it's a fucking great trick in the arsenal that I'm going to start doing. I know some other people said, hey, that's great. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's worked yet, but fucking great advice, man. We share, we help. I think it's awesome. So.
Wow, that female uromastic's an abusive
woman. She's looking for him. She's over here. Look, can you see him?
No, you can't see him in the camera, but like,
she's like trying to hunt. Like, where the fuck are you?
Fucking searching for.
I thought it was him. It was
no,
her.
it's her. She's the one attacking him, and she's fucking chasing him
down.
I
know. Yeah, I know, little hokey. Okay,
she's so mean.
So hopefully that answers your question. Sorry.
Lots of people are setting up to buy stuff from Alex, Coco from Alex.
Awesome. Like I said, don't take my fucking word for it. Try it. Touch it, feel it, see it, squeeze it. Don't have to sift it. Fucking by far, it's the best. I can say it because I've used them all. I've used skids of every one of the top. You know, I don't know about this other stuff, but looking at the price point, I don't. And I've heard other people like, oh my God, you know, so I want whatever I can that I like. I don't have to sift. I don't have to make all this extra waste. The dust is down. I love the product. It's better. It's fluffier. It holds the, you know, it holds the humidity better. It does everything better in my opinion. And I've used a lot of it to fucking have an opinion on it. I love it. You guys try it. You don't like it, then you don't like it. It's like, I don't like Sunset and Puzzle. I don't mind it. I just don't like it because it doesn't work with what I want to take my collection and my pairings. Doesn't mean it's garbage. You know, some people might like the dust. I know some guys that like the cocoa core, the you know, for their ball pythons, the fibery stuff, not the chunk. To each their own. There's some people that use cypress. There's some people that use paper towel, unprinted newspaper.
It also depends on your area, right?
100%.
Like if you're in a super humid area versus super dry. But one thing that I also found with Go for Cocoa is that it's less likely to stain your animals. I found.
Yeah,
because it's triple wash.
Because it's actually, I think it's actually quadruple.
Quadruple?
But I mean, it does have an extra wash or something. But yeah, that's true. It doesn't stain. But that being said, you drop it in your cocoa, in your water is going to have, it's going to tinge the water. But
I
that's
find
just
it
natural.
stains the bins less on the side too.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, I just have to.
Oh yeah, here we go. Kissimmee Repticon show. Plenty of go for Coco. Alex, my man. Awesome. Please do. Please do. Oh, HJ. Look at that. You'll be vending at the same show also. Get 10 blocks. Wait till you try this stuff. You're going to love it. Guaranteed. You know, guaranteed. Okay, I mean, new breeders, not proven. Well, you got a bit of both, okay? So you got to educate it on both from my perspective. But I haven't tried the Bob Vu trick, but it fucking pretty smart, man. I don't know if he came up with that or he heard it from someone else, but I mean, it's just knowledge being passed down, which is awesome. So, let's see. Gray Rider, Charlie, what's going on? Welcome. Okay, so THZ Exotics. What is some advice you would give an up-and-coming breeder coming into the game? Know where you are in the game. Are you a breeder 1, 2, or 3? I know so many people that have been doing this for 2, 3 years, and you know, they think they're set up for success. You're not. There's things that you need to know and understand, and how to build the collection, how to build your projects, how to maximize the most benefit. There's so many things. You know, build your projects small. I would rather have 3 projects built properly than 20 not built properly. You know, and, you know, I do that on Patreon. I show the difference between breeder 1 and breeder 2, how they both buy a male and a female. One spends a little bit more money, same odds, same work, same care, same project. This person's best animal is this person's worst. And they got 16 other combos that they can make. So chasing 1 and 4, okay? The shittiest fucking, I use clown pied. The shittiest clown pied this guy could make is his best with the same odds, same work, same thing. All he did was spend a little more money and get better animals with better genetics, okay? Now, that being said, this guy also made 3-4 times his money where this person's pretty much breaking the fuck even, okay? And then you do it like that's breeder 1 and breeder 2. Then you do breeder 3. Man, like, you know, I love these guys. Oh, if you get into a project, you might break even after 5 years. You're breeder fucking 1. And guess what? If you are breaking even in year 5, you will never make money at all. Never, ever, fucking ever. Okay? If you don't get into a project in first breeding season, you ain't tripling or quadrupling your money, you're fucking doing it wrong. And I'm going to get shirts made. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Okay? You do this correctly, you never fucking lose. Unless you don't give a shit about your animals, you're not breeding them, you're not feeding them, you're not taking care of them, or you're just randomly buying shitty animals and breeding them wrong with kinks and stuff. You know, every project you build, okay, every female that you buy in a breeder 3 project that is you know, done correctly, every animal, you should triple or quadruple your money minimum on that animal. So if you spend 10 grand, you'll be making 30, 40K. Okay. If you spend 5, you should be making 15 to 20. But you also have to have the right male. You can't have a $10,000 female and breed it to your fucking pastel, 66% hypo. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? If you're playing the big boy game, you got to buy big boy animals. Okay. You can't buy $10,000 females and breed it to a fucking $500 because I don't have the cash. You shouldn't have spent the 10K. It'd be smarter for you to spend $3,000 on multiple animals and then $10,000 on a male. You don't do it the opposite way around because the power's in your male. But if you can buy big boy females and buy big boy fucking males, holy shit, next level. Like people, oh, you know, I'm lucky to break even in 5 years. You're fucking doing it wrong. Guarantee fucking 5 years to break even. Fucking 5 years, I've fucking made 20 times my money. And I'm still, and it's not every single year. And I show you on Patreon. It's a numbers game. It's fucking, it's business, exponential growth. It's right there. You know, that's what I mean. Like, you know, it's crazy. And I see people doing shit for 5-6 years. And I'm like, you know why you're not making money? You're not holding anything back. You're not doing anything to up your game. You know, it's like, look what I got. Fucking constant downslide. What the fuck you doing? Why would you invest something to watch it fucking, you know, go down? Wow. As soon as I saw something start dipping, holy shit, why is it dipping? Let me look. Oh, because the market's full of this garbage. I don't need it. Well, how do I make all this stuff great? Let's get something better and change it. No, let's keep breeding it year after year after year and watch your whole fucking thing go down. And you're working for your snakes. And then you go, oh, there's no money in. Yeah, there is no money in ball python the way you're fucking doing it. And unfortunately, there's people out there telling you, oh, don't spend money on animals. No, just buy stuff. These guys are still breeding fucking spiders as their #1 fucking animal. What the fuck? They're holdbacks. They're holdbacks. Their best holdbacks. I would not even tell people to invest, to buy, to start out.
No, you wholesale their best animals.
I wholesale. I shit you not. I wholesale the animals that they've made 8-9 years breeding. I wholesale the animals that they're holding back after it. Wow, it's crazy. So, you know, you want to breed and have fun? None of this shit applies to you. Enjoy the animals. You want to breed, to buy more, to invest in more, to grow, to do this full time, to have it as your passion, to have it one of your dreams come true. You got to know what the fuck you're doing. You treat this like a hobby, you'll never have a business. Fact. Okay? But I'm so sick and tired of seeing people doing shit, wasting years, money, and time, expecting a dream to come, and it's never going to fucking come. And I give you the hard truth. It's never going to come. You start changing and doing shit, I guarantee you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Fucking guarantee it. 100%. And that's unfortunately that a lot of people are doing it right, or they're getting advice from the wrong fucking people. Boom, here.
Yep.
Bad and bougie reptiles. Bad and bougie. Love it.
I like it.
Doing the same rule. If she reabsorption, do they still restart building, or can you still pair? Don't know, so I ask. So that is a question that many people have asked me, and I don't have a timeline on it, but fucking very good question. So on Husbandry Pro, like I said, I've been documenting so much data that I never did before. You know, I have follicular development every month on animals for 2.5 years. Okay. So now I can go back and I can look. And what I did notice is the way they build, once they hit 30 mil or just over 30, instead of taking 3-4 weeks to grow a centimeter or so, they go poof in 10 days from 3 to 4 and ovulate, you know, really quick, 10 days, 2 weeks, bam. But the growth is like, 4 or 5 weeks, 1, 4 or 5 weeks, 2, 4 or 5 weeks, and then bam. Okay. So when they reabsorb, reabsorb is when they basically start building and building and building. And for some reason, the female doesn't want to accept the sperm or fertilize the ovum or the follicles. And then guess what? No ovulation happens. So what happens? For some reason, it just doesn't work. No ovulation, they reabsorb. So when they reabsorb, I haven't actually had time to go look, because I'd have to go in and see every female. Okay, nope, she ovulated. Nope, she ovulated. Okay. Oh, shit, she reabsorbed. Look. Now, I have had a lot of females that go 16, 18, 15. It's like, okay, you're growing. Keep going. Hit the 20s. 18, 16, 19, 12, 15. What the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to go this way. Why I've had that a lot. And I don't know why that happens, because I'm pairing animals that are breeding, they're eating. I don't know. It's just maybe her way of saying, hey, fuck off. I don't want to breed this year. But when they do reabsorb, like they go all the way 30, 40, and then they some coming back, I can go in and look when I have time to go look and say, oh, shit. Okay, because when we ultrasound every month, regardless, now it's like, okay, she went to 30, 35. Next time is 20. Now it's 12. Oh, shit. 2 months later, now she's back up to 17. I don't know. I don't think they're going to wait 4 or 5 months like they laid eggs to start, 4, 5, 6 months to start building again. I think it's actually going to be sooner. I just don't have that data. But I would assume because she's not going through that lay stage and that strenuous amount of energy to put into the eggs to lay, I don't think she needs 4 or 5 months to recoup. I don't know, but I would say after they reabsorb, I would probably say they start building a couple months later. I just don't have the data, but I will. It's something I am recording, and I can go and look. I just don't have the time.
It can also be a comfort thing, though, too, for a female to be able to fertilize her eggs and everything and go forward with that and actually reproduce. For the most part, it is a comfort thing with them. I just want to bring down real quick to go down.
It's awesome. You'll love it.
Where is it? It's
what's the name?
Here, the Roundup Reptiles. So go down.
Okay,
here.
keep going. Right there. Yep. So
Boom.
join MC Patreon if you're a new breeder and do what they do.
This is not simple.
It's not
Utilize
simple.
the knowledge and experience. Exactly.
Well, I don't want you guys, okay? My Patreon is not for me to tell you what to do and you do it. I want to explain to you why to do it. If you watch, and I've been saying the same shit year after year after year, podcast after podcast, live after live, it's the same shit.
But I think he means sharing the experience, right? Like we get a bunch of questions that are repeated often where it's simple questions when it comes to breeding, but it's stuff that you need to know by experience.
100%.
It's stuff that, we
But
try to
what
share
I
as much
like
experience as
is
we can.
I want to show you why I'm saying buy a male 8 to 10 months later after buying 3 or 4 females for the project. There's a reason. There's a reason why I do this. There's a reason why you should do that. If you find yourself, when you watch some of these demonstrations I've done with PowerPoint, and you're like, holy fuck, I'm a breeder 1. You're in trouble if you continue on being a breeder 1. It's mathematically impossible for you to make money being a breeder 1. Fucking impossible. Fucking possible. You need to at least go to breeder 2, and as fast as you can, or over time with a budget, go to breeder 3. If you're breeder 2, you have some sort of sustainability to go to breeder 3 and at least survive in the market and as a business and with income and holding stuff back. If you're breeder 1, you're fucking doomed. And I'm telling you, I've had people that are doing this for years look and watch me and listen and go, holy fuck, I need some help. And everybody that's taken a fucking leap and doing this, and I brought some other big breeders on, and they're saying the exact same fucking thing. Watch where you will be in 2 fucking years, besides people that are thinking, oh, I'm doing this right. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Then don't. Sorry, but in 3 years, you're going to sell your collection and none of us are going to want it because it's breeder 1 shit. That's a fact. I'm sorry. Hard facts to eat and throw, but it's truth. I want to see people do well. Why would I spend my time fucking telling everybody and guiding people and inspiring people, showing, other I want to see people do well. Why would I shout other fucking people out? And why my team, do an MC shout of the, MC shout out of the week? What the fuck does it do for us? It's one of my lowest rating. And that's another thing that blows my mind. It's one of my lowest rating videos, series, besides Mail Monday. Oh, fuck, I don't want to see him open stuff and see other people's stuff and fucking help. No, only the true hardcore people watch it. I'm showing off animals that people fucking, you wish you had. There's some animals that I'm fucking posting up in Austin and Lion and Alex. Like, I'm like, holy fuck, look at this thing. Fuck,
Don't bite me in the face.
I wish I had that animal. You know what I mean? We're promoting these people. No, worst one. So I want to see people do well. I want to see it because it's an amazing industry. I hate seeing people fail because I've failed many times.
I put you in the comment.
This one?
Yes.
I think the only one that in the US right now is RGI. But, if Charlie's still on here, Charlie from Gray Family, I think it's Gray Family Reptiles. Sorry, Charlie, I'm fucking probably butchering it. I think it's Gray Family Reptiles. They do it. I know that there's going to be a few others. I'm working on one here in Canada and the US. So you should see that coming soon. we started this 7 years ago. We were probably the first ones ever to start this. We have a lot more than everyone else. But I think the way we want to restructure it is going to be different. We're in works. There's still a lot to be fucking learned. There's multiple genetics of stuff,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think he's going to bite me in the face.
I mean, we are working on opening one in Canada and the US, but don't know. Like, it's just something that's up in the air. But I would like to, but I still think it's really too early to really have a lot of stuff. And, RGI, Charlie at Gray, is it Gray Family or Gray Rider Family? Oh, fucking butchered it. Anyone else help me? Charlie? I mean, he's done some stuff.
Well, they're trying to hear. Charlie is the man.
Where does it say that?
Bill.
Yeah.
Gray Rider Reptiles.
Gray Rider. Why did I say Gray Family?
I don't.
I said Gray Rider Family.
But I also noticed that, like, the further on the podcast goes, the more your hand flies towards my face.
Okay, because I'm hot. I mean, the fucking Red Bull, not Red Bull.
Yes,
Monster's kicked in. I'm literally sweating. Woo! I'm gonna laugh.
Woo! This guy's gonna come after you.
What's up, Hulky? What's up, Mr. Hulky?
Dude, he's tried licking my neck a couple of times now. I'm worried he's gonna bite me.
What are you doing, Hulky?
30 likes. How much is Go for Coco?
Well, I'm in Canada, so
yeah, so it all depends. Did I miss the rant about what happened in Florida? Yes, you did. We talked about it early on, and we didn't really want to go into it. Yeah.
I mean, it's disgusting. I don't want to have a negative fucking crappy thing. It's just sick, and I'm probably going to say something or do something that's going to, not be good.
No. It's not going to be helpful. It's not going to be productive.
You all know that we're all feeling the same and thinking the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Like, wow.
Always hyper is very true, alluring. Breeding.
So Ray says, my goals are 3 to 4 years down the road to hit doubles, triples, and quads. Building that head army from now until then. Sacrifice now, win later. Yes. But a lot of people are chasing quads when they don't even have doubles, double recessives. There's a way, that's another thing too. We had a Q&A last night with what do you call it? Don't click it yet.
I'm not clicking. I'm just putting it there.
Yeah. We had a Q&A last night with my my Patreon guys, and we're talking, and there's a bunch of new people, and they're all like, "Yeah, you got to watch the MC Academy with Will from Royal Canadian Reptiles. We did one on double, triple, and quad hets in the future, and what you need to do." And can you guys see this? Yeah, look at him.
He doesn't have any nails left.
What are you
he
doing,
can't climb you.
What are you doing, buddy? Here. Silly. I'm watching the replay. She's lagged a little.
I'm not lagged. The stream itself is lagged.
The stream is, because we're live. Yeah. It's always lagged, right? But I'm just looking over and seeing what he did.
You keep moving the thing after I put it on something. Here.
This one here?
Yes, this one here, and then this one here.
Dragon Balls. Yeah, I'm getting rid of my low-end stuff to push into some higher end. Love the hobby and seeing them hatch out. What guaranteed, But the amount of work people are doing with, 30, 40 pairings of low-end stuff, producing 6 to 8 animals per 30 clutches. And now you have 180 and trying to sell them, and all the work and food and cost, and you're going to wear yourself thin. Hulkster. Can you chill right there? Does that work?
He tried licking the
Does that work?
Earlier.
Okay, you just chill.
All right.
Okay, next.
Regarding reabsorption, Jason from Basement Pythons. Oh man, I miss Jason.
So after they start rebuilding after 3-4 months, it could be even sooner. I know that after laying, females start reabsorbing. I mean, rebuilding about earliest 4 months, 5 months. We've actually had a clutch in January and a clutch in December from the same female. So 11 months apart. My man Chad from Hyperspace is I had a girl reabsorb last April. September, she started growing again and laid a 10 egg clutch. So April, May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months. So yeah, 4 months, 5 months. I'm not really sure. I would hope it'd be sooner. You know,
I mean, 3 weeks ago, I had that surprise clutch from retained sperm from last year. I hadn't paired her in over a year. She actually sold. And she's been sitting at my place, and I haven't been pairing her. I haven't been ultrasounding her. And 3 weeks ago, I go to open the bin to feed her, and she's fucking sitting on a clutch.
There we go.
Awesome. Great. Yeah. No.
I know. I'm gonna put it out there just so it's there because I fucked it
now
up
we
so
get
many
it
times.
there.
Oh wow, they're they're off to. What are you looking at? They're off to Ireland.
Oh, whoop! Oh, that's awesome, Wayne and Alice. I was actually just thinking about you guys.
Yeah, and they're packing up and taking their snakes to the exporters, which is awesome.
Daniel Gomez says, as soon as I finish saving enough Patreon cash from Miguel's Patreon to buy a snake, I'll be switching over to your Patreon, Billy.
Awesome. Welcome aboard. And certain times of the year, Michigan State, state college lady. I think it's Michigan State University. Hannah, they do a lot of stuff with their class and stuff, and which is great. It really helps. And it's great because other people now are studying these amazing animals, the genetics, the diversity of it. And the more information that we can get on these animals and learn, and the more people looking into it scientifically and stuff genetically, the more we're going to understand and know what these animals require and need and what, what they're made up about.
Nathan, when you say you're lacking in the triple and quad game, don't rush into it.
Yeah, but you got a lot of double stuff, man. Yeah. That's the thing. I tell everybody, build a great army of single gene power. Would you relax?
Jump, babies. Here.
Don't bite me. 2, 3, 4 gene, clowns and 2, 3, 4 gene pieds with some great stuff in them, right? Not just all the same pastel, yellow belly, like other genes, hurricane, some stranger, and all this, blackhead and combos. You breed them together and make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gene double heads. I don't know how many people of you out there, how many of you have 5, 6, 7, 8 gene double heads, females growing up in your racks? And if you do, you don't have a lot, but you should. I'm working that way. A lot of people go, oh, I'd rather have a clown pied than a 6 gene fucking double head. I wouldn't. I'll take a fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gene double head any day over a single double recessive or even a single gene double recessive any day of the week. So there we go. Not to bring the live down. We already started. It fucking has. They pieces of Is getting supers into recessive the same thing as chasing doubles, like white lace or super Trojans? You can. I mean, I wouldn't consider I'm selling a bunch too. I've got breeder ivory pieds. I don't consider them a double recessive. They're great because everything that comes out is minimum a yellow, to a pied is minimum yellow belly pied, but I mean, you can, but if I want yellow belly in, I can just breed that animal, that genetic in, I would rather have true double recessives. Awesome. Northwest. Northeast. He's going, oh, Northwest. They're my fucking competitors. No, Northeast. How do I fucking that up? Northeast, and I see Northwest. I got my glasses on. I still fuck up. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Calder says he looks like a fake microphone caddy. What's going on, Paul?
So here, if you had a girl reabsorb because she won't eat, you need to find out why. Change her tub, put a hide in, mist her a little more, change the environment. get something, shout out to Rich at Da Vinci Boa supplement, different types of food and prey, smaller meals. You want to get that kick started as soon as possible.
Hey, Jason.
What's up? What's up, Patrick? There's Philip and Kelly. There we go. Jason, welcome.
Adam. Yeah. Shout out to Nasty Morphs.
So hold on. Northeast, I bet a super Trojan clown will be worth more than a DG clown due to supply and demand. Maybe. I don't even know what the fucking Trojan is. Don't care. Because I would rather have combo DG clowns all day long because they're going to my DG pieds. They're going to my, my DG clown genetic stripe. So, if you have a super Trojan and you can breed it and everything's Trojan, that price is going to fucking plummet as fast when I'm making double, triple quads, visual combos that are going to keep the value year after year after year after year. So if you want to play the short game and get into super Trojans, you better make them quick because that's going to fucking tank if it's a super, every super on the planet, pew, I mean, that's just me. I don't know what Trojan is. I don't care to look at a lot of new genes. So what's this?
Shout out to Nasty Morphs.
Yeah. So I put a down pause.
A down posit.
Put down a down posit. Jesus, baby. Put down a down payment or put a deposit, not down posit. You got to, one word, deposit or down payment. You can't fucking, well, I guess you could.
It's been a long day.
I put a down posit. What's that? That's like is that a deposit or a down payment? Sort of both, but combined. Both. Yeah, it's a Billy word. Down posit. Jesus. On a pair of Het Clown, Het Lab, 50% Het Sunsets from Nasty. Yeah, so double Het 50%. So yeah, shout out to Nasty. Nasty Morphs. Yeah, you do. You have one hell of an ultra, but not many things that are ultra mohets. Yeah. So that's one thing that I was lucky to do. I've got, I've got 3-4 gene quad hets, ultramel clown, and ultramel clown enhancer pieds. I've got, thank God. I mean, I've been breeding the ultramel hypo pied male that's split clutch with myself and Nick and Chris from the Reptile Ward, and we've made a lot of stuff. So we've got quads and quints and stuff like that.
Rita wants to know what your favorite animal is besides reptiles. Say dogs.
No, I do. Besides reptiles, it would probably be dogs. Yeah, I used to breed dogs a long time ago. But I think dog's my favorite animal. But
alluring right underneath.
Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. Got Xanthic clowns already and going for the G-stripe pieds this season. That'll be my first road to quads. Got a lot of triple hets. That'll be the gas to get me into the double visual double hets in time. Yes. So myself, so I've got G-stripe pied het labs. I've got them going to lavender G-stripe het pieds. I've got them going to triple hets. I'm going to hopefully have a lot of triple, G-stripe dreamsicles. I've got a lot with combos. I've got like 9 or 10 pairings. A lot of them I'm 1 and 4, 1 and 8. Enhancer G-stripe clowns. I'm going to have those. I've got a lot of pairings, with that. A lot of that stuff we're going to hold back. Nasty Morphs and myself to keep growing. But you definitely want to get a good base. I love it. Xanthic clowns, G-stripe pieds. You put them together with, especially if you can get combos and you make other things. There's so many ways to go about what you're doing. There's no end to it. It's crazy.
Home Run Balls wants to know if you increase your feeding for females during breeding or if you stick to every 2 weeks.
So, I do believe, I mean, I do feed maybe a little bit more, but I'm usually every 2 weeks. A lot of the times, if we have rats left over that weren't eaten, we'll double feed, because I don't feed big meals. I feed little smaller meals. We'll double feed some of the ones with the yellow, which means they're building, but I don't try to pound them. I really don't. We're trying a few different things, and once we figure out a couple things, we're going to let you know how we see it and what we've done. But so I'm going down.
Nathan, don't feel bad. I usually hide. I'm usually hidden with either the hatchlings, or I used to be hidden in the whole back room.
So there it is, their home run balls.
Yeah.
Some people do. I pretty much, I'm on a schedule. Sometimes I'll extra feed them, or I'll get an extra meal in. Sometimes I'll get a whole shitload of ASFs in and just, give them an extra type of source of food. So yeah, I've heard that too. Take your female for a car ride. That's worked. I've heard it many, many times from people. I've never done it personally, but so Southern says she won't use a hide. I want to try Da Vinci boa, but it's expensive, and I'm going to try a mouse soon. So yeah, well, when you say it's expensive, so if you get a bottle and it's $100 a bottle, you're going to get 100 doses out of it. So I think you can even get a 50 ml bottle for 50 or 60 bucks. They have a 50, 100. So if you get a $50 bottle for 40 or 50 or whatever it is, 60 bucks. I mean, I don't think that's expensive to get, 50 animals, or say you have 25 animals you give 2 doses to. Man, you think $50 or $60 is expensive when you can have 25 animals eating and giving you clutches? Nope. Shit, I spend probably thousands a month on Da Vinci boa. I'm probably say thousands, at least 1,000 a month. But on that 1,000 a month, I'm doing 100 animals. Every female brings me that when she breeds, gives me minimum a $10,000 clutch. I have 100. Oh shit, it's $1 million.
And it's not worth.
Wow, $1 million. No, hold on, make sure. 100 times 10. Yeah, it's $1 million. Yeah, so I'm spending $1,000 a month, 12,000 a year to make $1 million in babies. I'll spend 5 times that. So, and that's the thing, not to be rude or when people are like, oh, I want to get into breeding. I've got $20,000 invested, but I don't want to spend $2,000 on an ultrasound. Don't get it. Don't understand it. You have an animal or animals that are not eating after 6-7 months. It's not going to do anything for you. You're never going to make money off it, because if it gets, if it's not eating, it's not doing anything for you. You go spend $70 to $100, get that feeding and other ones feeding. You're going to get money out of that animal or create, but never mind that. You have a healthy animal again. It's eating. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, people that want to make a business out of this or create life or do this and grow their collection, and they don't want to invest in themselves or the animals, you're not going to do well. Fact. You're not going to do well. Not at all. Okay. Same thing. Like, people with the Will Banks incubator. Oh, wow. I can get a bar fridge too for fucking 1/3 of the price. Great. Yeah. Awesome. So does your bar fridge that you convert, once it gets hot, is there a cooler that comes on and kicks on and stabilizes the heat to bring it back down? No. Okay. So let's put hundreds of thousands, or at least myself. I'm not putting even a $10,000 clutch in a homemade fucking jobby when I can have something professional, with multiple, oh, I'm going to save $1,000 and risk my fucking entire fucking 2-3 years of breeding, but some of it works. Great. If it works for you, phenomenal. I'm not knocking the DIY guys or stuff that can do it.
No, but
you want to invest in yourself. I don't need ARS racks. I don't need a facility. I can do this in my goddamn basement. save a lot of money. I feel proud to put my animals in this. I feel proud to invest in other companies like Freedom Breeder and fucking ARS that go to the trouble and invest a lot of time and money to create new concepts and shit. And other people like the rack makers, the people that do PVC cages. Shout out to Greg West from Cornell's World, Exoterra, whatever the way you do it. Focus Cubed, these people are putting, but it's so expensive. But look at the product they're giving out. You got to invest in yourself, invest in your animals. If $50 or $100 is too much to feed your fucking animal, get the fuck out of the hobby. Sorry, I said it. If you can't afford, like people getting animals and they're sick and they can't afford to fucking take them in, they're not, you shouldn't have a fucking pet. Honestly, it's fucking wow. They buy a $100 pet and I got to spend $400 on a proper enclosure with a thermostat. Yeah. Well, oh no, it'll go. I'll just put a heater on it. Like, fuck's sakes. Or they makeshift some fucking contraption so that heat comes on and it fucking burns. And like, Jesus Christ. Like,
we wind up getting calls. The guy who wanted to chop his medium rats in half to try to feed his fucking hatchling that he bought.
But he bought a hatchling and he goes, but I have a friend that gave me a bunch of frozen rats. Oh, cool. Yeah. What size did they take? I showed him. He goes, mine's a big, medium. And I'm like, okay. I go, they won't work at all. Maybe until it's an adult. And no. I figure I cut it up in small pieces. Just go spend $1.50 at the fucking store, dude. $1.50 every week or every 2 weeks. Holy shit, chopping up a fucking medium rat after how the fuck do you thought out? Like, I don't even get it. I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're sweating $50 or $100 for the health and safety of your animal, you shouldn't have it. You shouldn't fucking have it. Yes, I said it. Don't care. I'll be the mean guy. It's the fucking truth. I believe in that. It's what I believe. It's what I think. Shit on me because I have an opinion that I believe in. Fuck. Ugh. Anyways, let me change this. Let me just change some of the banner up. Let's go for Coco. And let me do this.
Pip Stalkers is working on phasing out Clown for Cryptic instead. Most of the combos they've seen look way better in Cryptic, apparently.
I've seen a few, yes, but Clown is a staple. I have Cryptic, I have Clown, I have Kryptons. I'm keeping them all apart, or trying to. But I love Cryptic. Cryptic Pied's fucking sick. I like Cryptic way better than Puzzle. Way better than Puzzle. Cryptic Puzzle. Cryptic Pied. Phenomenal. Puzzle Pied. But it's just what I know there's some combos that Cryptic can never do. There's some fucking puzzle combos that are awesome. I just haven't seen enough for me to love it. And I like Cryptic and what it does. And I hope myself and other people take Cryptic to a whole new level of other things. But I love Cryptic and Pied. So let me go back here and let me just hide this. I don't know where I'm at.
Northeast Morphs. Billy, would you say a super asphalt clown or a DG clown is a better female to have as a base animal?
Say that again. Let me just. So where are you? Because I want to. I gotta go. I'm trying to go.
Okay, down.
What time? I don't want to go down and back up.
I don't see a time on mine. There's only a time on yours.
So what's the name?
It's Northeast Morphs.
Okay. So.
You passed it. Northeast Morphs, right there.
Okay. Billy, would you say a super asphalt clown or a DG clown is better female to have as a based animal?
They're both totally different projects.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, a super asphalt clown, I've only made one. Fucking love it.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Super asphalt clowns, I'm chasing a lot of them this year. So I love my freeway clown stuff. Some of my freeway clown stuff as adults looks better than my fucking DG clown stuff as adults. Or enhancer clowns. It's different. Now, how many DG clowns are there in the world? I don't know, hundreds. How many super asphalt clowns are there? Maybe 10. I don't even know if anyone else has made one, but I know I have one. So different projects, different there. It's tough. But I get both. That's just how I am because I don't want to miss anything. So, Lady Tiss, how are you?
Paul.
Just got an albino breeder back of mine on food. She'll only eat wean rats, but she's at least putting food. Yes, sometimes you gotta, you know, I've got ones that only eat certain colors. They won't eat a big one. You'll eat two smaller ones. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Cuddle time, I want a Will Banks incubator so bad. Bear. I won't make that made in China Will Banks incubator. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone has their opinion, you know. I've used Cornell's World for 6-7 years. I got the Mike's Willbank incubator. I fucking love them. They're phenomenal. You know, and the funny thing is if they were made here in the United States, or not, I shouldn't say here because I'm not in the States, but if they were made in the US, unfortunately, they'd be twice the price. That's the fucking issue. But you know, do what works for you. You know, but people not investing in stuff to, you know, I don't know. Like, I really believe that, you know, do you need high-end racks? No. But it makes you feel good. It makes you see that you're, you know, you're moving forward. That's the way I look at it, right? And I love seeing people start off and then, you know, wow, I want to have those racks one day. And then eventually you get the racks. It's amazing to see you progress.
Paul chops up the rats, fries up some onions.
No, not gonna happen.
Chinese food? No, Phil.
Oh my God. Phil. Puzzle is way better than G-Stripe. Yeah, there's a lot more puzzle combos, but you know, puzzle clowns. I didn't even know it was a fucking puzzle in there. You know, I'd rather have a G-Stripe clown than a puzzle clown. That's just me. Puzzle pied. I'd rather have a G-Stripe pied. So it all depends on what you're after and what you're looking at. So to me, I would rather have, you know, G-Stripe and Cryptic over puzzle. That's just my preference. If you like puzzle way better, fucking love it. You know, Will Morose, man, he fucking loves puzzle. Loves it. He's got probably more than anyone, or he's one of the, you know, leaders in the industry with it, making some crazy shit. Try to tell him that, hey, oh, Will, puzzle's no good. Fuck, he'll say, fuck you, it's the best. Yeah, he loves his puzzle. I love my freeway shit. I love this. I love the enhancer over DG. Everyone has this. People love Monarch over Ultramil. It's okay to love something and like it and work with it. Just because I'm not working with it, like, that's another thing. Oh, Justin isn't working with this gene. I better not work with it. That's the most stupidest thing you can do. Oh, Billy's not working with this. Oh, I better not work with that. No, work with whatever the fuck you like. That's what's crazy. If we're all fucking working on the same thing, there's so much shit that's not going to be made. Why should we all make the same shit? It's stupid to do that. You know, do what you like. That's it. So puzzle looks like ass in clown and pied, but puzzle cryptics are badass. I want to see a puzzle cryptic. I want to, you know, I want to see what a puzzle cryptic looks like and make sure it is 100% puzzle cryptic. So, let's see. I'm already caught up.
Yeah, finally.
Wow.
You guys in the chat are slow then.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
It started with tubs on a Home Depot shelf and now it's a great accomplishment, man. It's something that definitely you
feel proud of.
100%.
Like this year, my the first hatchling that I ever hatched out myself, raised up myself, is now gravid, and she's gonna lay eggs at any point in time now, and that feels fucking good. Like when you get to that, and you know, you find something that you created yourself, that's just an amazing feeling.
There's a million ways to do this. You know, there's you know, did I just say amazing ways?
Yes. A million ways.
I meant to say a million. There's amazing ways to do this. No, there's a million ways to do this. Do what works for you. You also got to work within your budget. But if you have animals and you can't afford to do stuff, you shouldn't have as many, or you shouldn't have any.
Like, downsize and focus on power instead. You're going to be saving more money. You're not going to be spending as much.
What's up, my man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. A lot of people coming in late. Let's see. Mystery Morphs. Laughing and crying. I don't know what that's about. What did I say?
Ticalda, probably the puzzle way better.
Nice hyper.
Or the Chinese food. One or the other.
Yeah, so yeah. So 90% cryptic weirdo in Ozzy's puzzle collection is the same as Chris Jones' splatter migraine cryptic. I'd have to look into that, even though Sean says that he thinks weirdo is Het Daddy. I'm not really sure. You know.
Same here, guys.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Nathan.
Yep.
When I first met Billy, I was making my own Malamine. Then he bought his first metal rack off of me. Now I have ARS and PVC. It feels great to be upgrading. It does. And Chris Shelton, I started with homemade racks. Now I'm buying PVC. It's amazing. I know people that have gone. Antoine Hood from High Desert Pythons. Shout out to Antoine. He had, I'm going to say ARS. It could have been Freedom Breeder, but he had Freedom Breeder or ARS racking. And where he was in California, didn't like it, got out, went to ambient temp and went back to PVC. Fucking loves it. You know, I know a guy here in Canada. He went ARS, then upgraded the Freedom Breeder, got rid of it all, went back to PVC and shit. It's a preference. Doesn't mean someone's better than another person. It's preference. But you should be upgrading and trying stuff, you know, or, you know, you can also have the thing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep. So, Jeremy Warfels, what's going on?
Carrie.
Always trying to upgrade. Yes. Carrie Stinson. Oh, shoot. All the way from there. Hi, it's Carrie from Carrie's Reptiles in Scotland. I'm currently on night shift and loving that I'm getting paid to watch it live. Awesome. Wow. All the way over from Scotland. Amazing. Thank you for tuning in.
I think Hulk's girlfriend finally went to sleep.
Good. So Will's hella heat. Will says, Nathan, better than me. Before I found Billy, I thought purple shirt guy. Oh, I thought and laugh guy was the only ball pythons channel.
Yo, Warfels.
Bam. Bam. I prefer PVC for hatchlings myself as well. Yeah, so I have PVCs and FB5s. I'm going, I've got 6 racks, but I'm converting them into 4 higher. So I've got 6 of the, well, it'll work out to 6 of the mini 130s. They're going to be, I was going to call them the Big Billy 200s, but I'm only going to go to I'm only going to do 170s. So the mini 130s with 4 extra levels. So they're going to be they're still going to be Big Billy 170s, but I got 4 of them coming. And I think, they're going to be great. Yeah,
going any higher might be difficult. Like even with the ladder and stuff, if one of the
it's not going. You can actually reach.
Yeah, no, that'll be good
with your hand on maybe on your tippy toe. I'll have the tippy toe. You could probably reach because you're taller. But yeah, you can also use the ladder and stuff. But
it's just like in case they start coming out while you're pushing them back in and shit. Hatchlings are a pain in the ass for that. For PVC, take pride in what you produce. Hell yeah.
So Sloan Morphs, are you going for the asphalt clown pies? I just made a bunch, not bunch, but I just made like leopard freeway clown pies. Well, clown pied one, it's a male. So I'm already working that. But asphalt clowns, my asphalt clowns, I've got a lot of combos. My goal is to make more freeway and super asphalt combo clowns. I love it in clown. My adults look like I open up drawers and people go, oh, what's that? A DG clown something? Like, nope. Oh, enhancer clown something. Nope. It's not enhancer DG. Nope. What is it? Well, what do you think? I don't know. OD fire. Nope. Nope. Super OD. Nope. Nope. Pastel Enchi freeway clown. Fuck off. Yeah, that's what it is. How about this one? Oh my God. That's just a freeway clown. Well, there's leopard and, pastel leopard freeway clown. Oh my God. I got them in my breeding rack. They look nicer than DG clowns. They're phenomenal.
Them are fucking sick.
So, don't get me wrong. DG clowns are awesome, but some, I love the freeway clown stuff. I can't wait to make more super asphalt clown stuff. Can't wait to make more enhancer and DG clown and pied stuff. I love it. I'm all over that.
Jason says that he prefers cheap beer and expensive snakes. I concur.
There you go.
What's some major goal animals for people this year? There.
So what's some major goal animals for people this year? I got a lot of triple visuals that I'm making, but I really want to push the, like hitting a leopard freeway clown pied was fucking loving that. Like, I'm so happy. So love it. Gerald. Yes.
Gerald, they just put that sticker on your animal. You got to let us know when you're coming by.
And here, Billy, enclosures are almost done, and I'll have to send you some pics. They're looking great. Awesome, my man. I'm happy for you. Awesome stuff. Can't wait. Make sure you send me some pics. I want to see it. So, yeah, I've been trying to make some banana freeways and banana super asphalts, but I keep hitting pastel on it. So let's see.
Cuddle time critters. You'll have to wait till it's out of the egg and shed.
Super asphalt ultra will be sick too. Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah. So I'm not making super asphalt yet, but I've got my super orange dream yellow belly ultra male female. Did I put my asphalt clown to it?
I can check.
Yeah, she should be. Go to breeding pairing.
Well, okay. I can just search her up here.
Oh yeah, okay. Check the animal.
So
Husbandry Pro, man. I love it.
Yellow belly ultra?
No, Super OD.
Oh, Super OD YB.
Yeah, so go there and then check out the activities.
Yep. I have to click. Copulate. Okay. Ultra clown head albino.
Oh, yeah.
Switch up with the male.
So I did switch it up.
Yeah.
So what did I have before? I didn't pair it yet, did I?
Nope, that was it.
No, but that was the plan. So I put the ultra male clown. So everything's gonna be
she's at 27 too.
Yeah, she's at 27 mil. So Orange Dream and Orange Dream Yellow Belly Ultra Male 100% het clowns. And when I miss the yellow belly, everything's Orange Dream Ultra Male het clown. Love it. Love it. So where are we?
Talk to Billy to grab. Wait, talk to Billy. Gotta grab some Go for Cocoa.
Yes, you do.
Leopard Freeway Banana.
Xanthic clowns are pretty dope. I've still got a few for sale.
Yep.
Odie Yellow Belly Ultra Male 50% clown. Go get that thing tested for clown. If it's het clown, wow, awesome. I'm making those, man.
Worth it.
My Ultra Male clown stuff. Wow.
Another DG clowns.
So yeah, it's pretty badass. So yeah, I got some pretty cool stuff.
I think it's almost safe for you to go home. Don't think she's gonna beat your ass anymore.
But yeah, there's a lot of different combos that I want to make this year. There's a lot of things that I'm excited about. I'm making a lot of stuff for the future. like, you know, the enhancer G-stripe clown, going to the, you know, MJ Exanthic pied, making quintuplets or quintuplets. Billy needs a monster. Oh shit. Craig's here. Any of those Exanthic clowns at DG? Not for sale. I've got het albino. But I've got Exanthic clown. I have an Exanthic clown male, possible blade. I've got, you know, Exanthic clown het albino. I've got VPI snow or VPI Exanthic albino het clown. I've got,
yeah, that's
you know,
really pretty.
albino clown het Exanthic. I've got a lot of those. So, Pride Pythons, what's going on, my man? How are you? Are we talking super asphalt pairings? I got a lot
of everything.
Huh?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, we're talking about.
We were talking a lot about freeway clown stuff. Yeah, fucking gorgeous stuff.
So Bass Coder, welcome. Better late than never, my friend. So yeah, I've got VPI and MJ.
Sure.
So I'm working MJ. So I've got like Enchi triple hets, MJ Exanthic clowns, pieds. You know, I'd love to see an MJ Exanthic clown pied.
They're so mean.
But what else? We've got one of the pairings for the Exanthic, not Exanthic, sorry, the enhancer G-stripe clown is into VPI Exanthic. You know, lots of stuff. So, yeah.
Let's go enhancer G-stripe clown. Here.
He's got
the enhancer double het.
So right now, excuse me. So enhancer G-stripe clown.
The enhancer double het.
Yeah. So Nasty Morphs and myself, we bought that in the collection that we picked up from Montreal. So we've already got a female at 27. When was she at 27? Can you look?
January 26th.
Oh, so then
she's
ready to lay. She's going to be laying soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So enhancer G-stripe clown to enhancer double het G-stripe clown.
Cryptic.
Oh, G-stripe cryptic.
So kryptons.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So everything is enhancer. Half is genetic stripe. And half is
krypton.
No, because it's not a visual. Oh, it's a het cryptic, not visual. It's not a krypton. It's cryptic.
Cryptic to a clown.
Will be kryptons. Only one in four.
Yeah. No, but still. It'll
So
be krypton,
enhancer G-stripe kryptons. 1 in 8. Cool. And enhancer. Let me see. Enhancer G-stripes 1 and 2. Might even be. Wow. I'm happy. Then I've got him going to a leopard double het enhancer clown, possible G-stripe, going to a pastel enhancer 66% het G-stripe, VPI Exanthic. It's already been paired to the red stripe, cinnamon, fire, Mojave, het G-stripe. It's going to, it's got its first lock. When was the first lock on the copulation?
29th.
March 29th, the first lock to an enhancer G-stripe het clown. So let me just stop there. Enhancer G-stripe clown to enhancer G-stripe het clown. 1 and 2 is a triple visual. And then the other one, every other baby is an enhanced. So I can only make 2 animals. Enhancer G-stripe het clowns and enhancer G-stripe clowns. Crazy. Friggin' crazy.
Enhancer double het.
And then another enhancer double het. So now I'm 1 and 4 to hit the triple.
VPI leopard will pirouette the clown.
VPI leopard, 50% het clown. So that'll be great because I'm pretty sure it has the markers. So we're going to make clown, triple het, and leopard clown, triple het, VPI Exanthic, enhancer, G-stripes. Wow. And then it's also going to a leopard, triple het, G-stripe, clown, DG pied.
I didn't know we were combining the enhancers and DG.
I am just this one.
Okay.
I want to see what it looks like.
Leopard
Some other people are, but I'm going to show you. Yeah.
That'll be awesome. Make quad heads.
Leopard Mojave hypo.
Shit, that's 16.
Yep.
And the Mojave Killer Clown.
Oh, and Mojave Killer Clown. So pastel Mojave Clown, double het enhancer G-stripes. So that's so far.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
He's
good.
a busy boy.
He
in
is.
other words,
He
he's
is
a very busy boy.
It's busy boy.
Morph Mixology says, "Hey y'all,
What's up?" Yes, Scott and Jordan. Give me 2 months on that Xanthic clown pie. Yeah, I can't wait. I want to see that. I'm going to want one of those. So make fucking a few of them, please. Please. Got some good trading material for it, my man. So what's up? What's up? How are you? Grow Some Balls is here.
Basement Pythons. Couple months, I'll be pairing my pastel NC pinstripe Krypton double het DG pie to my clown het DG female. That's going to be interesting. You'll get some nice stuff out of that.
Yep. It is crazy how it's just going nuts. Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Let's see.
Chris Shelton, speaking of DIY racks, what's up, Morph Mixology? Fucking calling him out.
Yeah, well, don't forget Jason. Back in the day, I mean, when he started,
when I started,
everything was DIY with him. He was showing how to do this, how to make that, and he was, I mean, he was killing it on the YouTube. I bet you he's not doing YouTube anymore. He's too busy doing other stuff. But he was doing that all the time, man. Yeah, he was killing it with the DIY stuff, man. Let's see.
Goodness, past his bedtime.
Did you see the Mahogany DG Hulkers posted? No, I did not. Now I'm going to have to. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Incubator, ultrasound, animal con in that order. I got to agree. I might even put the ultrasound ahead of a good incubator, as long as I have an incubator that's working, because the ultrasound will put eggs, and lots of them, in your incubator. But I love the incubator, ultrasound, anything else at the end.
Incubator, just make sure that you've got a good thermostat for it. Like one of the ones, like we have the Herbstats that'll advise you, it'll give you warnings if the temperature drops, raises, whatever. Don't get one of the $20 fucking thermostats from Amazon. It's not worth it. You'll lose everything.
Yeah. That's another thing too. People, you can get away with it, but I ain't going to trust, millions of dollars of animals on a fucking thermostat that I've used Herbstat for probably 20 years. I've had never an issue. I went and started adding when the VEs came out like 10 plus years ago. I started using those because they were stackable and stuff. And, they were okay. I went back, Herbstat, love it. So, so let's see. I'm just trying to read some.
Hey, Morph Mechanics.
What's going on?
Herbstat all the way. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've used a few, but I prefer that. So Inkbert has 3 or 4 degree flux. My Herbstat has maybe 0.2.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Inkbert, but if you're going to get to a level where, you're doing everything next level, you want to reinvest. Like, I had Herbstat 6s, which controlled 3 racks, and I had 16 of them. I sold them all for a loss to buy Canadian. They ended up landing me with taxes and duties, probably $450 Canadian each. And I went and got 32 of the Herbstat 2 spider webs. So I lost money with an amazing product to upgrade it. So now it's on my phone. I get alerts. It's connected to my Husbandry Pro. I didn't need to change it, but you know what? I'm putting my money in better shit that's more advanced, that works better, and it gives me more access to my animals, and I'll spend the fucking money. That's just me. Look at this guy. Bam! What's going on?
Hey, Austin. Herbstat spider webs. Where?
So Bear has 2 sensor push and a sensor that reports to my security company with my incubator, which is awesome. I have all that. I have temperature of my buildings in the, up front, in the back, my incubators. I have my every rack in this place. I have even in here, I have sensor pushes. I've got them everywhere. Like I ain't fucking around.
Warfels.
Yeah, hold on. That's all I use. Spider Robotics. You guys ever use a spider? That's, Spider Robotics is Herbstat. That's all I've used. So back in the day, when I got in the game, I couldn't find a probe for the thing. You just call the company and buy them. They sell them. Yeah, so, I mean, and the thing is, how many extra probes do you have for your Herbstat 2?
6.
6. I've got about a dozen. Not only do I have just a dozen probes, I've got extra power cords to plug in case something happened or it got shorted or got chewed by a rat. I've got extra fucking fuses, backups after backups after backups. Herbstat spider web is amazing since you can link it to huge. Yeah. So Husbandry Pro, man, I can see all mine on my Husbandry Pro. So Mercy's here. Paul's still here.
Of course, Paul's still here.
Yeah. So let's see. Hope you all smashed the like button. So got to bounce. We're gonna bounce too. It's just after 9. I'm just gonna change this banner and give you guys. Thank you. You guys are friggin' awesome. I appreciate all the love and support, and thanks for coming and hanging on with us. And
Austin, definitely not. I'm not staying here every fucking Monday night until 10 o'clock.
Should I retire from? Yeah.
I'm happy to share with you, but there's a limit.
Is there a video? I believe there is. You've got to be on the 2 upper tiers, I believe, on the Husbandry Pro. I may be wrong, but I think it's the top 2, maybe the 3rd, because I think it's the top 2 because it has so much data that's running through the more data that's running through and recording, the more it costs us for servers that we, rent the space from. So, it's definitely cool to have. I don't know if there's a video. If not, you can always reach out. I'm sure there's, because when I did it like 2 years ago. I had to go watch something. Or if I didn't watch it, if there wasn't a video, there was a help. If you go to the bottom of Husbandry Pro, you're going to see a little thing called Knowledge Base. And you can click on it. It'll give you a whole bunch of stuff that, ask questions or things that you want to do. So good night, Jason. Good night, my man, Bear. Third Eye, Gomez, Genetic Canvas, Dragon Balls, Mike from Calderblood, Home Run, Balls. Thank you also for coming on in.
Thanks. Happy Easter to you too, 905.
Hey, 905, what's going on? Let's see. Thank you. So, Jeremy from Morphles Morphs, I have a few tutorial videos on HP on his channel, Morphles Morphs. So, there you go. I'll be making a video on my content, going over it soon. Awesome. Way to go. Everyone have a good night. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Peace
good
out.
Night, good night.
And everybody be safe. Hey, Polymorphs. How you doing, guys? And then Goff's Reptile Creations. Casey, good night. Good night, Gerald, VIP.
late but made it in. What's up, man? William.
What's that?
We're heading out.
Oh, William. Really? There's motivational morphs. Why do I say motivational? I fucked that up last time. I said that last time too. Motivation morphs. At least I get to say it over and over. Motivation morphs. Thanks for popping in. And visionary.
Yes, Austin, Chad, EAD.
Visionary. Come on. You can't be much of a visionary when you're tuning in and we're leaving. If you're a visionary, you'd be here before we started. My man, William. What's going on? Good night, guys. Kingdom. See ya. Warfels. Chad.
Thanks,
you know
Wells.
what, dude? EAD. Brian. Heathen Hate. Hatchery.
Well,
Massey. Chad. What's that?
Will.
Night Billion, better co-host than Austin. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
When's your things fucking popping up, man? When are we going to hear Wells Hella Heat Garbage Podcast coming?
Oh.
When's it coming? When are we going to... is it up and running yet? Let's see. Oh, we'll wait. Type faster, Will, for fuck's sakes. Come on.
Hey, Exotics, William. He's a true visionary. He already signed in for next week.
Oh, cool. Thursday after Brian is done. Cool. This Thursday. Oh, next week. Okay. Cool. Good night, my man. Good night. Look at everybody popping in. You guys are awesome. Have a great night. We out. We're gonna do our thing like usual, and we'll see you next week.
My channel.
Hopefully they hear that.
My channel. My content.
Everyone have an awesome, safe night.
My channel. My content. My channel. My content.